This should never happen, but it did. Care for this horse hoof in over a year. Now disease is set in, and now we need to restore it. This guy has not been trimmed in over a year, and it's been in a wet, manure-filled stall. After the restoration, you can imagine that this hoof is going to be a lot smaller than what you're looking at here, so let's get to work. To the end of this video, and you're going to see a major transformation in the size of this hoof. And please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I do my best to answer back questions and respond to comments. The piece I'm grabbing onto right now is the frog. It has shedded, is diseased, melted to the sole, and this thing's going to have to come off. You can see it's going to follow none of its real functions. Will not be providing traction, assisting blood pumping out of the horse's hoof, helping with concussion, or what would have been nice, the expulsion of dirt and materials. So I take my GE nippers, use it like a little surgical tool, and just snap it right off. And now it's time to do some heavy lifting. I'm going to slow this down for you to see. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit any red stuff. I have buried those GE nippers into what is referred to as the second or false sole. And you see those nippers, they're just driving in. Check this out. Watch this. Grab that edge right there, and I just pull this thing. And look how nasty. You can just feel the bacteria and stench. Nothing here is good for the horse. Now watch this. That second sole is just going to come out. That is packed down sole. Look at that thing. But do you see that nice, crispy, white, pretty sole underneath? Yeah, it looks good. Those are the bars. They're just trash. Look at them, how terrible. Look how bad. Ooh, those nippers just get in there, though. Those GE nippers are super sharp. And yeah, I look like I'm being pretty, I'll just use the words aggressive, trying to pull this stuff apart. But this horse really isn't wanting to pick his hooves up. So I'm having to work a little bit quicker than I would want to. So I'm really just having to get in there and get the job done. And at some points, I'll actually use the words ripping and tearing. Well, I've pulled my loop knife out because check this out. I think I have an abscess here. And I either do or did, because this spot is dark and it really heads down into the sole. I'm just trying to clean up around it a little. So far, I really haven't got any fluid, but I can tell that there was an abscess there. I'm not getting the desired fluid, so I'm going to move on. So now I'm going to knife out what was under that second sole with that moisture change that occurred. And this is a pretty nice looking sole, actually, for what I'm starting to see as far as being a little bit drier, not so wet, mushy, and gross, and disgusting, and full of garbage. I'm really trying to get to the point of knowing how much I'm going to have to nip. So you see me actually running that knife down, get a nice area where I know I'm going to cut. So you can see here, this is what we have to work with now. My estimation is there'll be 3 nipper rounds, so the first couple are going to be very aggressive. This hoof is so overgrown, it's probably going to take it at least 3 rounds to take off that first layer of hoof. Well, at least I'm using my favorite GE nippers. These guys are surgically sharp, and man, it is still difficult to make it through this hoof. But I make this first round here, and as I come to the end of it, I'm going to see how much further I have to go. Watch this. Check that. Man, that is a lot of hoof. Crying over spilled milk, coming in for round 2. I'm running around all those edges there, and you may think it, but I'm not even close, really, to getting to the point that I need to be, because I'm on round 3. Now, this is why I really don't have to be so careful. You see that I'm just starting to use my knife to take the sole out, and there is plenty of sole left. I mean, look at that edge that I'm putting on there. And I'm just really continuing to dig this thing out before I do the 3rd round. I come around that 3rd round, you can still see I'm taking a considerable amount of hoof off this thing. And that's it before I bring it up on my stand and bring this guy to a total close. This is a reminder of where we started with this guy not being trimmed in over a year. We had to remove that diseased frog, that second sole, and 3 rounds of hoof wall. Quite an ordeal. I'll end up here for this nice hoof. It's very encouraging if you comment on this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel so I can make more.